I apologize, I do not have time to edit everything, so treat this video like a podcast. Hey guys, it's me Nari, aka XH, and usually I see a lot of producers on Twitter posting their summaries of what they've made so far and all. I decided I might as well just do my own twist on my summary. So in this video, I'm just gonna talk about what happened the previous 2 years in my music making journey. So let's start things off with 2022, that being last year. That was the year that I finally upgraded to a MacBook after 4 years of making music on my phone in GarageBand, which then I only had to cope with the Alchemy synths and Apple loops and some other samples that I've downloaded from Sample Focus. So then I started making one of my remixes that I've posted like early of last year, which is the Comfort Chain remix, funny TikTok song. And back then I was only like familiarizing myself more with the fundamentals of how to use someone texted me, of how to use a DAW like MacBook GarageBand or even just Logic Pro. And that was the start of my music making journey, DTM in particular. A month later, I announced that I was gonna work on Reset, my first ever DTM album ever. Through the process of making all of the songs of Reset, I also gathered more knowledge of how to properly use an EQ, compressor, all that kind of stuff. And I would sit in a Discord call and just let my friends watch me how to do that kind of stuff. Which, to be honest, I had no idea what I was doing back then. And all of that came from inspiration from the artists that I listen to most of the time. You know, I could just name a few right now. They all have similar styles. And you can probably tell from my works that the inspiration that I took from was like from Camellia, sometimes Synthion and Cole. Those are just 3 names, I could name more. Now that wasn't what got me popular actually. I think it was because of... No. It's because of Kawaii Speedcore 654. Now that wasn't the first Speedcore song that I've ever done. The first Speedcore song that I've done was Kuro-san's Enough, but I'll talk about Kuro-san like later. Now this is where it gets interesting because I've never seen like actual... I never believed that messages on SoundCloud were real. Because I thought they were just bots. I'm so sorry to the people who reached out to me and said that they wanted to chart my song. I'm so sorry. One of the A Dance of Fire and Ice charters told me that they found me through the genre tags that I've put on my SoundCloud tracks, Speedcore in particular. And for some reason, at that point in time, this is getting the most traction out of every other Reset track ever. Because, I don't know, it's Speedcore? People like Speedcore? Oh my god. Okay, moving on to Kuro-san. I wanted to debut Kuro-san as my side alias is because at that point in time, I had the idea of making songs under horror themes. Well, to be fair, at that point in time, I was somewhat into analog horror, so that's why Kuro-san is a thing, I guess. To be honest, I did not know what possessed me to make this banger of a track. How the hell did I do it? Do not ask me. Even I cannot answer this question. Wait, now that I think about it, I might be going through something at that point in time. I think I remember. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk about it anyways. Let's talk about reaching out to more audiences through music, through compilations or contests or whatever. And let's talk about the Patterns Proxima remix / cover contest. Now you know, I think I just randomly came across that. Wait, I can't really remember how I came across it. It was either on Twitter or my friend reached out to me telling me that there's a contest for it. One of them might be real, one of them might be assumption, let's just say that. Now at that time, I made new Discord friends through my IRL friend because I was invited to their server. And then my IRL's friend's friend, I know a lot of friends, invited me to their server. And then I met a lot more cool people there who does music and stuff as well. There are a lot of really talented people in my opinion. Oh my goodness. In the end, Patterns did listen to my submission while he was playing Overwatch on stream and found that my remix was a banger. Though it wasn't a winner, but it's still nice to see him come across my remix anyways. Especially when I'm just an amateur at DTMing. Now here comes the phase where I'm listening to more of the popular Utaite songs like Phony. And then here's a remix of it. Now you guys are absolutely insane with this cover. I'ma just say that real quick. 14k views within the span of like almost, it's been over a year since I posted this, and 14k views, 464 likes. You gotta be kidding me, man. Since when the hell did this blew up? I don't know how it blew up, but I think at the time I posted it was like quite popular. So thank you very much, guys. That's all I wanted to say for this remix, honestly. I can't really put together words on how to describe why the hell this happened. Oh my goodness. Then here comes me coming across compilation albums. Yippee! And you kinda guessed it, it's from Tech Junkies 2. When I was listening to the first Tech Junkies album, I've heard familiar names because of that, like let's say ReeK. I would just consider this as me also stumbling across more like cool tracks and cool people. Now there was a long pause that's being cut out here. I was thinking of how I came across like Cynphetic. I think it was through SoundCloud. Then I realized they have a Discord server, so I might as well just join. And so far I've submitted like 4 songs in Cynphetic, that being A Bustling City in New York, I think that's the correct name. Calamitous Demise, GLORKGLUNK came across that song, pretty surprised by that, as well as Savior of Speedcore. Now I'll talk about Savior of Speedcore later because that part of my story gets more interesting. Now aside from just finding ways to expand, I've been working on like remixes as well. Special mention the Splatter Party one with Xena Galia. Somehow that became a chart on Beat Saber. I was shocked by that as well. But holy shit, man. Side note, I also helped Kill Trademark with her original song, a song about bad days. I helped make the instrumental of the song as well as mixed in her vocals. So yeah, she's honestly she's a really cool person. Okay, finally, we come to this year, 2023. Now this year was pretty interesting. A lot of things happened. A lot of cool things happened. I've released a lot of music as well. Now let's start off with Savior of Speedcore. In particular, that one small clip that I posted on Twitter that time. Now I remember Jinobeats coming across that clip and finding that it was a banger. And shortly after, he found me on Discord. And then we both said, collab time! And that's how Eternal Subconscious became a thing. At that time, Gino was working on his Seraphim album, which was mostly Speedcore. Yeah, I'm really glad he he actually like asked me for this collab. I think that was my first ever collab with someone, to be honest. Yeah, it kinda is my first ever collab with someone. Of the year, actually. Of my life, actually. Pretty cool. Yeah, God, I've legit done a lot of things this year that I cannot even keep track of what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna try to summarize as much as I can right now. I'm being featured in more compilations like Mayonaka, Blended Tennessee, as well as Pastel Paradise, and as well as some Novatone compilations like Uplifting Trends, and duos where I collabed with MetaHumanBoi on Varsity. Oh yeah, I also collabed with ReeK on something Midwest Emo for Aqunova for Cynphetic, as well as Showtime for this year's Tech Junkies 3. Not forgetting to mention BernardFrey's how do I pronounce it? Ethereal Magia et Technologia album. I've hit 2 milestones, or what I would consider milestones. I've hit 400 and 600 subs this year, which results in Spadingo Gadambambo. I cannot believe I had to say that. That's a funny name. Thank you, Kyotsugyon. As well as the Hitomania remix that I did for 600 subs. Bro, I forgot to mention that I also hit 200 subs like last year, which results in FKI and what? I made a song for Adofi Team Championships, which is Secret Malware, and I've also released two albums/EPs this year, one of them being Hero-san's Rage as well as Face Melt. Furthermore, we have the Halloween special Aishite remix with Xena Galia, Jay, as well as Hiro-san myself. I was actually debating on whether I should release this on my Hoshironari channel or my XH channel, but I thought the XH channel would be more suited because I released Splatter Party last year, as in the remix. Don't worry, I'm not familiar. Last but not least, I've also posted my Chunithm song contest submission onto Nico Nico Doga, and I've announced it on Twitter, and somehow it blew up there instead of Nico Nico Doga. But for real though, that post blew up with like 100 likes and like over 20 retweets, I think. Seems like you guys liked it a lot. That's by far the most effort that I've put into my work, because I want to get Sega to like my work in order for them to put my music in the game. But I can't really guarantee that they will do so, because I believe there's more better composers out there, you know. And if I don't get in Chunithm, that's fine. I'll still be playing the game anyways because I like Chunithm. And if I get in, well, congrats on me then. Honestly, at this point, I'm just hoping for the best, you know. So wish me luck. I'm just gonna say this real quick. 2 more songs will be released after this video is posted. One of them being a Christmas cover as well as a New Year's original. I hope you guys will be looking forward to that. That is all for my summary for both 2022 and 2023. I hope to God that I've explained everything that's key. Well, obviously some plans are not supposed to be said yet because I want to keep them a secret. That's why. Now here are my thoughts for these 2 years. They have been an absolute roller coaster ride for me in a good way. I started off 2022 as just a small, just someone who's trying to improve their skill, you know. Someone who likes music and someone who wants to improve on that skill and wants to do this long term, hopefully. And then look at me now, 2023. I've met so much more cool people. I've been hanging out with more known producers than me out there, and I'm still someone that just wants to, you know, do his very best in music and wants to reach out to more audiences and just be the same level as just the people that I look up to. I want to be able to achieve that one day, and by the looks of it, I am reaching that goal slowly, step by step. So from the bottom of my heart, for these 2 years, thank you so much. And I hope to bring you guys better content for 2024. Cheers.